We are here to celebrate not just one project though, but the vision of a community and the implementation of a series of multi-dimensional projects that all came together at one moment in time to transform the public space of Lewisburg. The Bull Run Master Plan, which you can see on some boards over there on the table just over to my right, was a year-long master planning process that had extensive community engagement. The extent of the project area stretches from Bucknell at the south end, past Market Street, to the Little League ball fields, all the way on the north end. What we are looking at here today is phase one of a multi-phase community transformation effort. The plan called for an innovative integration of stream restoration and a multi-recreational space, alternative transportation, and stormwater management as that phase one. And it referred to these investments as a catalyst for economic development and neighborhood revitalization. And it recognized that having these types of projects along a public waterway in the heart of downtown community provides a high-profile opportunity to introduce best management practices to the area residents and regional visitors. That is what this project does. The three state agencies that partnered, Pennsylvania Department of Conservation and Natural Resources, Department of Community and Economic Development, and our Pennsylvania Department of Transportation, collaborated on this project to leverage their funds and technical resources to provide $1.5 million of public dollars to implement recreation, transportation, and flood restoration projects. It includes that Buffalo Valley Rail Trail extension through Hufnagle Park, which you'll all get to walk on here today. This is a shared biking and walking path that picks up where the previous path left off at Market Street. And it lays adjacent to the existing railroad tracks that we just saw the train come through on. And it turns here, down St. Louis Street, and then heads south along 6th Street all the way to the end of our public space. It serves as both a transportation and a recreation corridor. The initial investment by DCNR in Union County ran 9 miles from East Buffalo Township to Mifflinburg. Since then, there have been segments completed on either side of the future Route 15 crossing. This newest segment now links the central business district of downtown Lewisburg to Bucknell's campus. Eventually, this trail system will connect to the river and then the greater Susquehanna Greenway someday. The second piece is the Nature Play Park, a way to bring respect and awareness of nature into the town for playful purposes. Nature Play is an adventure and inventive type play that encourages creative interaction and outdoor green space. This is becoming more popular as it has shown a variety of physical and mental health benefits to children. The park also includes access to the restored stream by pathways down a reduced slope and rocks and boulders in the stream bed. It is expected that this space will act as an outdoor classroom for all age groups. The floodplain restoration is 500 linear feet of Bull Run was restored. What does that mean? What does that mean? Over 400 truckloads of that soil or fill that I just talked about that was brought here over 200 years ago was dug out and removed in order to reestablish the original level of this stream bed and increase the flood holding capacity of the stream bed and floodplain. So when there are major rain events, it will allow the water to soak into the ground before overflowing the banks and causing flooding in the adjacent neighborhood. The plantings are intended to improve wildlife habitat and treat stormwater runoff while also reducing the park's dependence on chemical herbicide for vegetation control. In addition to all of that, the borough was fortunate to have received nearly $500,000 from the Pennsylvania Community and Economic Development through the Community Development Block Grant COVID funds to build a safe and accessible public restroom. That's behind you right there, that new structure, with a hand washing station and sanitizing station in Hufnagle Park to support the users of this park and help in the prevention of COVID-19 and other contagious viruses. A restroom was always envisioned as part of this master plan, but never did the borough think it would be able to pull this off in the first phase of development. This is a tremendous asset to the borough residents using the park, playground, and trail and downtown area. And lastly, the biggest surprise of all. was the generosity of Play Power to this region in saying thanks to the area's volunteers and first responders for their assistance during the company's devastating fire last year at their Lewisburg facility. The design and construction of this section right behind me here of Hufnagle Park and Kidsburg is top-notch, and Lewisburg is honored to be the host of this regional destination playground. This has truly been a radical makeover. We cannot underestimate the power of public investments in outdoor recreation and quality of life amenities like this. Although the location of these improvements are squarely located in Lewisburg Borough, the impact on the ecological, recreational, and economic standpoint are certainly much greater. These park and infrastructure improvements will have a positive impact on the attractiveness of this community for tourists, residents, and even the wildlife. For a public infrastructure project, this is as close as you can get to matching the triple bottom line concept of environmental health, social well-being, and a just economy, or the 3 Ps: people, planet, and prosperity. So thanks to everyone who has given generously of their time and efforts to make the visions of yesterday a reality of today. Thank you.
All right. Cut it.
1, 2, 3.
All right. Yeah.
Thank you, everybody, for coming today. The park is officially open. Please enjoy yourself.